I'm Chris Hardwick for Cadillac Business Unusual. I am in Sarasota, Florida. There's water right over there, which means we're near boats, which means we're near Michael Peters. Now, Michael is a guy who broke away like 30 some odd years ago and decided to start designing yachts. So I'm going to go to his office and we're going to talk to him, and then I'm going to try to force him to take me out on a boat. Because boats are awesome. Nice to meet you, Mike. What do you do?
I'm a boat designer. Strictly powerboats, usually for people that operate them themselves.
And how long have you been doing that?
My whole life. There was no question from the time I was a kid that I was going to either build boats or design boats. And I started building my first boats right on the beach, 30, 40 feet from the water's edge.
How do you decide that you're going to start your own business? Like, why didn't you think, I'm going to go work for someone else and then work from...
Well, I worked 3 years in New Orleans and realized I really couldn't work for anybody. And but even then, even going into that, I always knew that I wanted to design on my own. And it's actually a tough decision to make because everybody tells you you'll never make it. There's only a few people that ever make it, and I sort of decided very early on, if only a few make it, why couldn't I be one of them? This is the Chris Craft production line, and we started designing these boats about 10 years ago, and did about a dozen different models. So this is one of the first Chris Crafts that we did. It was really designed to kind of change the image of the company from being kind of an entry-level boat company to more of a luxury brand. This isn't the boat we're going to use, but it looks just like this one. It's a special edition silver twin-engine 28 Corsair with a full peak package. It's pretty nice.
Do you want me to drive, or are you good?
I think I'm going to drive.
Okay, all right. Gonna go pick up some hot mermaids. So you actually designed this boat that we're in right now.
Uh-huh.
So how long does it take to design a boat from start to finish?
A typical project is 6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months for design?
Yeah, for the design. You start off with sketches, and you start off with just trying to appeal to what the person wants or the company wants. And so that's real loose. And then once, they say, yeah, let's do that, then it goes into technical drawings.
How much of an understanding of science do you have to have?
The thing is, one designer can make a big mess for a lot of engineers. And, you come up with a concept to do something, but then you've got to actually make it work. Right. And so what everybody's paying for is the creative part, but of course it's got to work and it's got to be safe. Dolphin ho!
Now, if I dive in, then I can ride on their backs. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, well, around here we pay them to do that.
I'm driving a boat!
And don't hit the buoys.
I'm the happiest boy in the world! This is pretty sweet. I mean, we're only doing like 28 miles an hour, but it feels like way faster than that.
Starting off, when you're younger, you just want to be able to do it. You just want to be able to have an opportunity. And if anyone ever told me that I was going to get to spend my whole life doing this and getting to get my ideas out there, one project after another, I would have never believed it.
I could get used to this.
Yeah.
I like this boat lifestyle.
Not bad out here, huh?
This was a truly amazing day. I got to see how boats were made. I got to go on a boat. I got to drive a boat. I got to see a dolphin jump out of the water. Michael is such an interesting guy. I mean, you're talking about a guy that focuses on performance as much as he focuses on design. I mean, he's the perfect blend of artist and engineer. And I really wish I had more time to spend with him. But I don't, because there are other geniuses out there. And I'm going to talk to him. Goodbye, Sarasota! For Cadillac Business Unusual, I am Chris Hardwick. I'll miss you!